7 words or less.
Something that we can't live without, and
That's good. If you were parachuted into China without wearing any clothing, what would be the first thing that you did?
eat Szechuan.
Here's Barbara's musical Soulprint. Are you looking for a restart, a recharge, a 2021 self-renewal? I have an answer, one you won't find anywhere else. It's called Musical Soulprint, a way to discover the you in music and rediscover your best self. It's a new, super unique, personalized experience that can also be given as the ultimate customized gift to help someone else rediscover themselves and have a lot of fun in the process. You don't need to fly to Nepal or start a yoga while you sleep meetup group or start a kale-only diet. And who am I to help you with all this? I'm Gary Pickus, songwriter, producer, recording artist, dedicated to connecting us to ourselves and to each other through the immense power of music. I've won songwriting awards, received a gold record, played keyboards on thousands of recording sessions, worked with many named celebrities, performed live all over the world. I've studied psychology and conflict resolution at 2 major universities and discovered a way to synergize my skills and my mission through the art of combining spontaneous interview and composition. Musical Soulprint brings it all together. Nickname?
Debbie.
Debbie?
Debbie Div Div.
Debbie Div Div?
That's awesome.
Okay. And when you dance, what kind of music's your favorite kind of music to dance to?
Oh, I can dance to the
To
sound of
anything?
somebody mixing a cake batter.
He likes that.
Cake batter.
That's more than enough for me to write you your musical Soulprint. There we go. That's Devin's musical Soulprint.
Thank you. I felt moved. I reminded myself to absorb this, like sort of midway through. I'm like, oh, hang on a second, this is my soul print. And that came up, and I just went, I can just absorb this music right now as my healing, as my change.
It takes 3 steps to make this all happen. First, we'll jump into a fun little Q&A and a video call online to find out the things that make you tick and define who you are to yourself. Second, I'll translate everything you've said into your music on piano. Third, I'll directly email it to you as an MP3 so you can pop it in your playlist, use it as a ringtone, a text notification, dance to it, sing to it, whatever you want. Maybe it could become your personal anthem, or we could add lyrics to it and turn it into a song. Want one for your pet? We'll do a 30-second musical Soulprint for your furry friend for free. How's that? The more honest you are, the closer your Soulprint will be to who you are.
Okay.
Any nicknames?
Android.
What do you do better than anybody else on earth?
I'm good at coaching others to fulfill their talents.
Now, when it comes to music,
It would have to be classical. In classical music, there is a very wide emotional palette.
I know you've been injured the last year or two. Has that done anything to your psyche? How are you fighting it off?
I'm waiting with bated breath to get back to capacity.
Dreams.
When I used to have surfing dreams.
You will hear some surf in your musical Soulprint now. Andrew, it's time for your musical Soulprint.
Okay. Okay.
That is your musical soul print.
In terms of pure experience, there was a lot of variety. So there were different palettes. And I could see how that could relate to different aspects of both my history and also different aspects of me. I think a lot of people would see it as a kind of gift. You were willing to listen and try to translate that into something for them. So that's pretty unique. It's very unique.
All right, thank you. Yeah, that's one of the points of doing it. It could be an elixir for certain people,
Yeah. I think regardless of the musical output, those are good questions you're asking, and that you're an empathetic, thoughtful listener.
Do you have any curiosity about doing it again in a week or a month or 3 or 4 months?
I think it would be interesting to do it in another iteration.
How about embellishing it symphonically, rock, where you would come back to me and say, I want you to develop that and I want to hear that with some extra instruments?
I could see people doing that.
All the stars that shine just for you.
I love that. That is absolutely
I think
lovely.
Gary, that is such a unique. So, can I ask you some questions? How repetitious do you find that the soul prints actually are?
How repetitious are people? This is my answer to you in back. People have things in common with each other, but there's no two that are alike, ever. One thing I also want to mention to people is you can have yours done into a symphony. Like even your pieces that were just done on piano, we could add a band to that. You could have it done as a couple, and you could have it done tomorrow because you could say, well, you know what? I want you to include this in my next musical
That's a
soul
very
print.
cool idea. I think this is a great service. I think that if anybody out there wants their own musical soul print written, get in touch with Garrett. Looking into someone else is something that's really interesting, and you have a gift for that through what you do in seeing that person's song. And it's beautiful, Gare.
Click the button and immerse yourself in this new phenomenon by scheduling your musical soul print now. From now through January 15th, we can get you right to your musical soul print within 48 hours of signing up for no extra charge. And there's never any limit for how many musical soul prints you want to have done for yourself, for a friend, for a loved one, anybody. Wherever you happen to be right now, emotionally, mentally, or geographically, we can do this virtually. All you need is a good internet connection. If you're not completely satisfied with your musical soul print, you'll have a 14-day, no questions asked, complete refund. Or we'll do a completely new one in about the same time as a checkout line. This is a service all about you, all for you. If you're human, you're qualified. I look forward to seeing you. It's going to be fun. It's just a few minutes that can help you the rest of your life.